Okay, Isis speaks. Mother Egypt is talking. Okay, we are listening, Mother. And this message, I'm actually seeing a vision of Cleopatra right now, and I want to say why, okay? And, okay, sorry, she's talking. What do you want to say? Okay. She's telling me to talk about this past life regression I did a few years ago on a friend who went back to a past life in Egypt as Cleopatra. And Cleopatra showed her this vision for several reasons. Number one, what she saw in this vision was that Cleopatra and her spirit guide, which would show up in physical bodies, but they were not human. So I know we've been taught that they were human, okay? But that's not what I saw in this regression. They were not human. But they could transform their energy into a human-like looking body for the people. And she showed me in this regression that they went out and showed the people how to plant crops and feed the people, and like how to succeed in planting certain types of foods, how to harvest them, how to follow the seasons, and how to make certain foods for the people. And they really worked with labors of love, is what she showed me in that session. So this is relevant to what I'm about to say, because Isis is the one who brought this message up, but she showed me Cleopatra because of that session where Cleopatra served the people. That's what a good leader does, by the way. A good leader is there for the people, not for just themselves, okay? So when they show me ancient Egyptian queens, I see deep reverence and love for the people. Mothers, great mothers, okay? Yeah. All right. So she wants me to talk about yesterday. So yesterday I met with a group of women. We were working on putting something together for a group of women who need help. I'm being very vague here because I'm protecting the message, because she said protect the message. But there were so many flying monkeys yesterday, okay? So much energetic interference trying to prevent that meeting. But it happened anyway. Nobody can stop God, I can tell you that. 222 as I said that. All right. And we're moving through that. But it led me to this message. Okay. So right now in our culture, we are being called to bring the village back. And I don't care where we live, where we're from, you know, what our cultural heritage is. We are all in need of the village. The village is what was taken from the people. And the village was a container for healing, held by the great mothers and sometimes the great chiefs, right? The healed masculines, the wisdom keepers. We need our village, and we don't have it, you guys. And yesterday's meeting really showed that there are all these women, and I know there's some men out there who are going to resonate with this message, so please don't think this is not a message for you. It is, okay? But my primary focus is helping women to heal and get where they need to get. And that's the mother in me, and that's the great mothers in me, and the grandmothers, okay? So that's the Sophia, the Isis of Egypt, the Cleopatra, right? I'm feeling Mary Magdalene, you know, I'm feeling Aphrodite, Hecate. I'm feeling the dark feminine protectors. They're just ready to see humanity do their healing work, but there has to be a container for it. Do you understand? Like, most women are in relationships where they are not held and able to heal. They're holding down the fort in every kind of way. They're working full-time jobs. They're managing the children. They're cooking and cleaning in the house. They're doing everything. And somehow while doing all of this, they're supposed to be like cute, sexy, have fun, want to be in a relationship. What? I mean, how much can a temple priestess do? Anyway, don't even get me started. But the point is, we got to resurrect the village, okay? And you have to start somewhere. And what she's saying is, you don't have to be a professional like me, a facilitator. I'm seeing a butterfly fly through as I do this. Okay. And it's a black and yellow for anybody who needs that message. Somebody, my guide said, say the color, black and yellow. I'm hearing black and yellow, black and yellow. That's a New Orleans thing, okay? It's like the message of the saints. 444 as I said that. Oh my gosh, they're just kicking today, aren't they? That's also like a bumblebee energy, honeybee, connections. You see where Spirit's going with this? And New Orleans is so good with this. New Orleans has such an ancient wisdom. It's a hard city to live in, I'm not going to lie. It's been really hard these 15 years I've been here, okay? Because there's so much heaviness, but it is so magical too. And the people, you guys, the people. And I feel the Great Mother. She loves them so much. I'm seeing African, I'm seeing Indigenous, I'm seeing Creole, I'm seeing like the Mardi Gras Indians, the true Choctaw, kind of like the, I'm just, Spirit's calling them Choctaw Egyptians, because this ancient land here where we live is the ancient Egypt. Some people know this, some people don't. So let me push you down the rabbit hole. This is the ancient land, okay? That land that runs up the Mississippi is very important, all the way up to Canada, or however far it goes, okay? But in New Orleans, we're at the mouth of it, so we transmute all that energy that hits all those portals up that river. I don't know why this is coming up, but it must be relevant for somebody. So I feel like you don't live in a city like this unless you can handle its magic, whether you know it or not, whether you know you're magical or not, okay? It's not easy to be here. But eventually, you get the hang of it, right? So, that being said, what she's showing me is you don't have to be a professional. She just wants you to start. And men can do this too, but I see women doing it first. But if you're a healed masculine and you want to contain a space for others, it could be a group of men, it could be a group of women. You just have to be careful if you're working with women, because it's a hard line right there. If you've got an unhealed woman working with a healed masculine, it could be an attachment, I'm just saying. So maybe stick to working with men and women working with women. That doesn't have to be a hard, fast rule. I'm just saying what Spirit is telling me. All right. So I'm seeing small groups of women. And you can trust your intuition who to invite, okay? And you go somewhere where it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. I see this happening around trees because you're going to invite the wisdom of the garden, okay? Everybody meets at the big tree in the park, wherever it is, okay? In the place where you live. And maybe it's 5 women, 3 or 10, whatever you can handle. And like a grandmother, and this is even though you may not be in the grandmother energy yet in your life, but like a grandmother, you're going to ask for the help from your ancestors, the grandmother spirits, okay? And you're just going to sit there and let these people talk. You see how much smoke is in my face right now? I've got my little incense. It's just all, that's the ancestors, okay? They're like, yes, okay? See this clearly. Let them talk. Let them get the feelings out. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so you're going to just sit and listen and let these people talk, okay? And what's going to happen is I want you to picture, like an old village. Whatever comes into your mind. It doesn't matter if it's whatever country you think of a village, okay? Or even if it's in your own country. And like, you know how the little older people would always just kind of be sitting around the fire, the sacred space, okay? And there was always someone for the young people to talk to, and they could get that wisdom, they could get that guidance. This is what the people are missing right now, okay? And while you may not consider yourself qualified, Mother is qualifying you to hold space. Sometimes you don't even need to give advice, okay? That the grandmother spirit is a good listener. Okay, she's just listening, giving them a sounding board, okay? Not trying to solve all their problems, but just being there. So many people have no one to hold space for them. So all you do is sit and listen. Well, guess what? You're in the grandmother spirit, okay? And this can, like I said, it can look different ways. There are free venues too. Do you know that most libraries will let you meet in their meeting rooms if you have a nonprofit for free, okay? So you could form a nonprofit just to have a meeting space, okay, and just facilitate a space for women to sit. And in case you didn't know this, our library here, right outside New Orleans, but you could check your local library, actually has like a knitting club, and the little older women go and do the knitting club, which I love that. But anyway, You could join that group, okay? But you need to be with others, is what I'm hearing. And there needs to be some facilitation of restructuring of the village, okay? This is really going to help. 33, look at this. Preparation. Okay? See the star? So this is the Queen of the Sun Oracle. That's what's coming up today because of Isis of Egypt. So, look at this. Power. Queen of the Sun, literally. That card comes up. The one that's on the cover. Okay? So this is a great mother's message. Mothers of the Sun. Okay? Yep. What do you want to say about this? Yeah. Change. And I'm getting big changes coming. Facilitate. Priest. Number 71 or 17 might be important for you. Yes. And I don't know why, but money's coming up. Okay. So for some of you, this might be your professional thing. Okay. Some of you maybe already have training on how to facilitate and hold sacred space for people. I'm seeing like sound tuning, meditation coaches, yoga coaches, Tai Chi coaches, you know, even professionals who teach, like nurses and doctors who might teach, okay? Yeah, occupation. Look at this, as I said it, doctors, okay? Healers. See this as not just doctors, but as healers who hold medicine that they don't realize that they hold. So when you get people together, okay, whoever's on your heart is who you need to work with. You can't worry about the whole world, okay? Isis wants balance. Your circle is what you worry about, okay? Yeah. It will be magical. It will be protected, okay? And somehow it's going to also lead to money. And this can be directly or indirectly. So say you're not a professional, but you're doing the right thing. You're holding space for people. Well, there are many ways that God can send you money. Many. So don't worry about knowing how it's going to happen or what's going to, you know, what's coming your way. You let God do the worrying, okay? Okay. Is there anything else you want to say about that? That's it? Do you want this? Sorry, I'm... Yep. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Look at that. I love Ganesh. I love elephants. All my close friends know this. I collect them. And elephants for me represent the grandmother spirit. So this is totally appropriate. But I love that the obstacles are being removed. I love the spiritual support is there and connections are increasing. This is what I'm saying. This is what Isis is saying. She's like, get the village together, Miranda. I'm like, okay. 1313, as I said that. That's the divine feminine, okay? Supreme protection. Oh, gosh, this is so good. Green Tara. Wow. I love Green Tara. It says, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Wow. Okay. Kali Ma. Beautiful Kali Ma. She is also a great teacher to me. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Face your fears. So see, there's someone here, maybe many of you, are going to be hosting these little groups, okay? Look at this, you guys. Isis. Magic manifesting. I love it. I love when she shows out. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. How awesome is that? Look how pretty she is, too. Beautiful. Always beautiful. Kali Ma, so beautiful. All of them. Green Tara, Ganesh. Okay, I don't know who needs to see this, but this is coming up. Dwal, cool. Dharma, good karma. Okay. Remember that you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Look at this beautiful healed masculine. Dharma. That's your good karma, you guys. Wow. Wow. It's like that feeling of what you put out into the community comes back to you. And you don't do it for that reason, but that's the natural result. So don't ever feel bad for being prosperous or abundant, for doing good. 1441, as I said that. 1444 as I'm saying this, okay? So you're holding sacred space, and there is a blessing for that. Many, in fact. Look who else is coming up. Master Buddha. Increased awareness. I feel like I'm supposed to say this. So yesterday in the group, we had an older woman there. She actually wasn't invited to the meeting, but she was a client getting a treatment at the same time as we were holding our meeting, kind of like in the other room. And she came out and she was so sweet. And she just wanted to sit in the meeting. So we were like, okay. And she brought her older wisdom to the meeting, even though she wasn't technically like invited. Spirit invited her, okay? And with Buddha coming up, you know, he's reminding me of an older friend that I have here who's an older Asian man. He's a great healer in our community, by the way. And everybody loves this man. I love him so much. And anytime I've ever hosted a public event, which I don't do a lot of public events, but when I host one, he comes. And I always say he's my Buddha. And he's holding space. 1551, as I said that. And I just love him. Anyway, I cherish the older community. You know what I mean? And I know Isis wants me to say that because for her to bring up Buddha, she knows I was thinking of him too, okay? We need the older, wiser, healed men too, you guys. We need them. And so we welcome you men to heal, okay? Because we need your healed masculine. We need it. You see how the priest keeps coming up? So it's interesting. While my messages, I feel like are definitely divine feminine messages, I keep getting a lot of healed masculine coming up. So some of you guys, look at this. Lord Shiva, transcendence, healed masculines, okay? Hilarion, divine healing. This is beautiful. Freya. Gosh, these cards are so beautiful. Wow. Phases and cycles. Yep. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. There's a beginning and an end, always, okay? So it says, illusions are revealed and released. So you're seeing things more clearly. And that's what the circle is going to help, okay? I don't even know how to say this name, but I'm just going to show it because I feel like it's relevant. Kuthumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. See these healed masculines coming up? Look at this. Mary Magdalene, 1722, as I said that. That's her number, 722. Oh my gosh. This just gets better and better. The teacher awakens, okay? You guys, this is who you are, okay? You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Again, you're protected. The great ancestors are with you. I'm talking world energy, universe energy. I'm not talking about just your grandma. I'm talking about everybody's grandma, okay? And everybody's grandpa. The healed ancestors are like, do this, okay? We're healing Earth. We're healing nature. We're healing humanity. This is a huge movement, you guys. It's going to take everybody, okay? So just know that. Kuan Yin, divine love. Oh my gosh. Gaia. I just said it, okay? We're healing everybody. This is a huge movement. Yes. Kuan Yin is so special to me too, and she's come to me in visions and dreams for many years now, and she'll present herself as a pink dragon when I see her. I've even seen clouds that look like pink dragons. I've posted this on my page. So powerful, such a compassionate healer. She's so beautiful, and you see her lotus, okay? Of course, the lotus has its own story, but the lotus also has this major connection to Egypt. So it's all, everybody's working together right now. She says, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Wow, you guys. So all these ascended masters, this is who's supporting you. You don't have to even know exactly how you're going to do this. That's what I'm hearing. Start. Just start. It looks messy, so what? Okay? A lot of good things happen in the chaos. Just remember that. Gaia, Earth connection. We are helping Mother Gaia. She is transcending. We are transcending with her. It says, be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. I mean, that's beautiful. So beautiful. The Miriam. And that's your water beings, guys. 1919, as I said that. This is the Mer people, the Miriams, the mermaids, the water priests and priestesses, okay? This is water magic when this card comes up. Wow. Yeah, someone's in a water sign. What else do you want to say about that? Scorpio energy. Okay. So, yeah. She's saying it's interesting. So the ones who know how badly we need community are also the ones who didn't have a community. Isn't that interesting? And she's talking about, this card came up in my very most previous message, Selkis, the goddess of healing. She's not the only one that does healing, but number 33, and that's come up a few times here in these cards, 33. She wears a Scorpio on her crown because she transmutes the darkness, and essentially her poison becomes her medicine. Okay, so you didn't have a community to support you. Maybe you didn't even have a grandmother. That's what I'm feeling for some of you, or a grandpa, or anyone to hold space for you. And so you know exactly what it's like not to have the village. And now you know why it's important to recreate the village. So you can thank that harshness for your awakening. Yeah, that's what she's saying. And start to create it. And trust. See, 33, that number again, preparation. Just start. Is there anything else you want to say about this? Because I have one more message to deliver you guys, okay? So she was just talking this morning, all the guides. So there is one more. I'm going to post these back to back, as I said in the first video. And if you want to see this full message, you have to go to my YouTube channel or TikTok. I don't put the full message on Instagram. So, you know, go to the other channels, like and subscribe. I put my messages there, the full messages. And I hope this inspires you. And Isis is with you. Egypt is with you, okay? And all the great mothers, 2121 as I said that, all the grandmothers, all the ascended ancestors, okay? The ones who have healed, those powerful ancestor protection from everywhere. This is not a small message. This is a Gaia message. This is a big message, okay? So you can do this, you guys. I believe in you. And I love you. And I want to hear your thoughts on this because I feel like some really good things are going to come from this. Hope you get the message. Bye.